Hey, what is up, guys? It's Double here, and today we're going to go over the top elite investments I think you should make in Madden 21 right now so that you can make the most coins throughout your MUT 21 journey. To make this list, I went through players that, have performed well in MUT in previous years, guys that are usually sought after, and people that I think will have a breakout year this year, or just due to the nature of how little there is of like a in respect to some other positions, the level of talent at that position by default they should be once they get upgraded. One of the best cards in the game. So let's just get right into it, guys. And up first, we are going to have Rodney Hudson, the center for the Oakland Raiders. At 85 overall, he's already one of the top centers in the game. He's not going for much more than training value, though, right now, guys. So he's someone that you could potentially invest in, and once he does receive an upgraded card, he'll more than likely be on par with whatever legends we have that are centers, so he should be right up there with the best centers in the game. He's definitely someone you should look to invest in. Another player that I would recommend investing in, guys, is going to be Zadarius Smith, outside linebacker, formerly of the Ravens, now with the Packers. He's got 73 speed, 76 excel. He's got good pursuit, good tackling, decent block shed. His pass rush, he's got good power move. Once he does, he's one of the better outside linebackers in the NFL. So once he does receive an upgrade, he should be one of the better playing outside linebackers in all of MUT for his ability to stop the run and actually get after the pass. Next up is Justin Simmons, the freak, along with Derwin James, who we have next, actually, AFC West safety that we have. The Chiefs fan, it is kind of annoying when we have to go up against him because he is a freak athlete, and yeah, you can see he has 94 man coverage rating already on his 83 card. He's got 82 speed, 87 jumping. He's 6'2". Got good zone coverage, good man coverage, decent press, decent catching. He's got good pursuit. And he's got decent tackling, but once he does receive an upgrade with his speed and his size and strength, he should be one of the better safeties in all of MUT, guys. So go ahead and pick up Justin Simmons. He's going for basically training value on all platforms right now. Now, Derwin is going for above training value on every platform right now, but as you can see, he does have better man coverage. He's got more speed, he's got more jumping. He is the exact same height. He's got a little bit better man coverage and a little bit worse zone coverage. His press is better. He's got a little worse pursuit and a little bit better tackling and around the same hit power. But if you've ever played MUT before, you know how much of a beast Derwin can be, so as soon as he gets an upgrade, look for him to be highly sought after, so you might want to invest in him now before he does get an upgrade. Next, we have Deion Jones, who right now is probably one of the best middle linebackers you could have. So he's someone that you could definitely use on your team right now. You don't have to stash him in your binder like some of the other people that I might have recommended earlier. He's someone that you can have play on your team right now. He's got good range, good coverage. He's decent against the run. He's pretty good against the pass. His speed's good enough that you can use him as a user. And when he does receive an upgrade, he will be amongst the best Legends linebackers that we get for a while, so he should be pretty sought after once he does receive an upgrade. Next, we've got Bradley Chubb, outside linebacker for the Denver Broncos. He lines up opposite of Von Miller, who's got a much higher rated card. Now, Chubb is a good all-around outside linebacker. He is not good against the pass, however, but he is good for run defense and for the pass rush. He had a Team of the Week card last year that early on in the season was actually really comparable to Von Miller and Khalil Mack, just the way it played. So when he does receive an upgrade, he should be one of the better players in all of MUT, at outside linebacker at least. And the other thing is that he has an advantage over some of the other outside linebackers in the NFL, where he is paired with Von Miller, so he is not going to receive double teams as often as some other pass rushers, so he should perform pretty well this year, guys. Next, we have someone that you can actually play in your team right now. He's not going for any more than training cost. It's Nick Chubb. He's got really good break tackle with 89. Got decent speed with 85. He's right on par with that free AP that you can get. He's got good, well, pretty good trucking, good ball carrier vision, decent juke move. But really, it's just that high carrying and break tackle that's really nice on him, along with the speed. And when Chubb does receive an upgrade, which he will at some point, he'll be one of the best running backs instantly in the game. So he's someone that I would go ahead and invest in right now since he's going for basically training value. Next, we have someone else that's going for around training value, and that's Roquan Smith. Roquan is a good middle linebacker in Mutt usually. He has been the past 2 seasons at least for Mutt. He's got 82 speed right now, 80 pursuit, 79 tackle, 80 hit power. Got good excel as well. Once he gets upgraded, guys, which I think it'll be sooner rather than later, since he is one of the best middle linebackers in the NFL, he should, like I said with some of the guys earlier, he should be able to perform on par with a lot of the Legends cards that we'll be receiving in the game. So definitely someone that will be sought after as well. Next is Denzel Ward, the cornerback for the Browns. He is a good man coverage corner. Man is meta this year. He's already got with his 81 core elite, 88 speed, not going for much more than training value. So he's someone that you could actually plug into your roster right now if you're low or no money spent and get a decent run out of him. And he's definitely going to receive an upgrade. Marshawn Lattimore is another guy that I'm going to throw in here as a bonus. It's about the same way. He's a really good man coverage corner. He's one of the best corners in the NFL, so he should receive an upgrade, and he's got good speed. So both of those guys are people that I would invest in right now. They're going for around training value. I think they'll be pretty sought after. So if you can grab either one or both of them, you can actually probably plug them into your roster. Now, if you did the team builder guys, they'll probably wind up being your fourth or fifth corners, but it's still better than, a lot of the gold players that you could put in there potentially. Next, we've got Chris Godwin, who had a really good Team of the Week card last year. Now he's paired with Tom Brady, and they have Gronkowski, so he should not get double teamed very often. He's pretty fast. He can obviously jump pretty high as well. With the 89 jump ball, his catching is good. He's someone that I think will be amongst the best receivers in all of Mutt once he gets an upgrade. And with Tom Brady throwing on the ball this year, I think he might get a Team of the Week card, just like he did last year, so look out for that. Next, we've got someone that you can just plug and play into your roster right now as an investment as well, just like some of the other guys that we've talked about, and Darren Waller, the tight end for the Raiders. He's not the best run blocker, but he does have really good speed. He's got good catching, and he's got good short route running. So he is definitely someone that I would look out to invest in. And like I said, if you're low or no money spent, he's a guy that you can just plug straight into your roster right away with his 82 speed, and he will make plays for you. Next, we've got Big Trent Williams. He's one of the only offensive linemen that I'm going to recommend. Him and Rodney Hudson, I think, are the only two. And basically, yeah, you can't go wrong with someone that's going to, once they get upgraded, be on par with the legends. And I believe Trent Williams will be. I mean, word out of the Niners camp, guys, is that Nick Bosa cannot get any pressure on Big Trent. So he should perform well this year, which means he should get an upgrade. He's not going for much more than training value either, so I would invest in him, and you can probably start him at left tackle on your team right now. Minka Fitzpatrick is next. Now, I believe that it's been leaked, and a lot of people believe as well, he should be getting an upgrade in the very first promo. He's not going for much more than training value right now, guys, so if you can, I would invest in Minka ASAP. This video I'm actually recording right before the release night stuff hits, so he might actually be in the program tonight, so I might be a little bit late to him, unfortunately, but it will be kind of satisfying if he does get a card tonight to know that I was actually correct about that. Next, we have Danielle Hunter, the defensive end for the Minnesota Vikings. He is one of the fastest with 80 speed defensive ends in all of MUT. He's got good block shed, good pursuit, and he's got a good finesse move. And once he gets upgraded, he should perform on par with legends, so he's someone that I would look out for to invest in, and you can probably plug him into your team right now, like a lot of the guys that I've recommended. Because with that speed that he has, he's definitely a force. Alright, next, we'd already talked about him earlier. It's going to be Derwin. Oh, actually, yeah, we actually did go through Derwin. Sorry, I didn't realize he was on here twice. Saquon is next. Saquon already is one of the better running backs in the game, along with Chubb and Adrian Peterson, that are cheap. Warwick Dunn and Barry Sanders are pretty expensive and are obviously the two best running backs in the game. But once Saquon gets an upgrade, he should be on par with that Barry Sanders. He'll be a little bit slower, but he will have higher break tackle and trucking. So I would invest in Saquon, guys, because once he gets upgraded, he will be one of, if not the best running back in the game. And last but not least is DeForest Buckner, who kind of by default is one of the top 5 defensive tackles in the game. Will probably get an upgrade sooner rather than later. And he's got one thing above all of the other defensive tackles. It's kind of odd, but works to his advantage in MUT. He has a high finesse move, guys, and most interior offensive linemen do not have high finesse blocking stats. They have high power blocking stats because most interior defensive linemen are power rushers. So he's someone that can definitely get after the quarterback for you. He's 6'7", so sometimes if you want to, you could throw him into a spy, something like that. But I would invest in DeForest Buckner, guys. Alright, well that is it for this video, guys. I will have a link down below to the best gold players I think you should invest in right now in MUT. And coming soon later this week, I will go over the best power-up players I think you should invest in right now. Like, follow, all those good things. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell if you do want to see that power-ups video, and click the link below if you do want to see the golds video. Okay guys, I am out. Take it easy.